France is the #1 destination for tourists all over the world, and although famous for its beautiful palaces, museums and fine cuisine, it is also well known for the judgmental locals. Invaded by tourists, the French are sometimes tired of all the stupid things tourists do.
Un café?
Oui.
Du sucre?
Non.
You speak very good French?
Gracias.
On the other hand, one of the biggest mistakes you could do is to think France is only about what movies like Emily in Paris or Midnight in Paris show. France was once one of the most important countries in the world, and its history and heritage are something you should keep in mind before visiting the country. France has so much to offer, so in this video, you are going to find out from a local perspective the top 10 things you should not do if you want to enjoy France the most and avoid stereotypical things.
Do you want to have lunch?
No, I'll have a cigarette.
Number 1. Buy local food in supermarkets. If you are looking for authentic and quality products such as cheese, cold cuts, wine or even bread, you should look for specialized establishments. To find homemade bread, you can find any artisanal bakery. You should also be searching for wine cellars, cookie factories, cheesemakers, so please do not buy industrial branded products when you want genuine quality. Number 2. Staying in your culinary comfort zone. France is known for the quality and variety of its food. There are lots of dishes to discover, pieces of meat, cheeses, wines, culinary delights. Every restaurant offers original cuisine that will often positively surprise you. So do not only look for your classical pizza or cheeseburger dinner, and try new things. Number 3. Leave small villages out of your itinerary. When thinking about France, most people have the image of the Eiffel Tower inflowing their minds and Paris on their lips, but only visiting Paris would be a grave error. France's territory is full of loads of charming villages with their own architecture and style. The countryside is also full of nice variety of landscapes, mountains, beaches and forests. It would be unfortunate to miss out on those Instagrammable views of French nature. Number 4. Feed the pigeons. Although you may think it's quite amusing to feed the little birds wandering around the bench you settled on after a long day of the visit, you should restrain your envy. It is lawfully prohibited to feed pigeons in public places. That is why you should keep that last loaf of baguette and enjoy it for yourself. Number 5. Not being open to trying specialties. Depending on where you step foot, you should already know the different specialties of the region. Each part of France has its own domain of expertise, and all deserve some attention. Shame on you if you do not try Bordeaux's exquisite wines or the delicious combo of cider crepes in Brittany. Number 6. Only visit touristic places. Architectural heritage occupies a great place in the touristic realm, and the different structures are definitely worth a visit. However, touristic places are not always recommended. You might hear about certain locations dedicated for tourists and thus very mobbed. Do not hesitate to search for less known spots. You can frequently discover as beautiful beaches or villages as the ones you first hear of, just 2 steps away and to enjoy on your own. Number 7. Not talking to inhabitants. French people are often associated with a grumpy nature. This may be the case sometimes in a few places like Paris, but oftentimes people will be very open and eager to help you. Be polite and wear your best smile, and folks will for sure try to respond to your inquiry. Be thoughtful and carry a way to translate with you to be sure to be understood. This will help you gain time, avoid insecurities, and collect precious tips and information. Number 8. Getting lured into restaurants. Just like other European cities, Paris can be subject to restaurant luring in the streets. Wandering through the grouchy faces of Paris may be monotonous at times, until a friendly and smiley face approaches you to engage in discussion. Ultimately, they might invite you to dine in the restaurant they stood in front of. Chances are you are getting lured into a mediocre restaurant downtown that attracts tourists. Avoid that and look for restaurants outside touristic pathways. You will eventually find cheaper and better restaurants. Number 9. Be inattentive to your belongings. France is not a dangerous country. However, tourist places can attract pickpockets. So be attentive to your belongings and do not leave your stuff unwashed on the beach. Number 10. Not respecting the traditions. Facing someone that has a different culture can be destabilizing, even more so for French people and their strong chauvinism. It can be seen as very disrespectful to not respect the traditions and forms of politeness, so be sure to not mock or show disgust towards the specialties, heritage, or traditions you may encounter. There you have it, our top 10 things not to do in France to enjoy it the most. If you've ever been to France and have any other tips, please write them in the comments below. Help other intelligent tourists like yourself have a wonderful experience. For more tips and interesting facts about traveling the world, subscribe to our channel, The Intelligent Tourist.